Let's talk money. Good morning. How would you like to own some of the top companies in America today and have it where when the top companies come out of the top 10 or the top 500, they're delisted and then more are brought into that? So that's what I want to talk to you about today. See, how would you like to own part of Microsoft, Google, Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Nike, Walmart, some of the top companies in the United States, even in the world? The way that you can own these top companies is through index funds. See, I know I talked to you earlier about index funds, but I don't know if I did a good job explaining to you how they really work. So what an index fund does, if you get a Fortune 500 index fund or a total market index fund, it invests in those companies that make money. The good thing about an index fund is when one of those companies kind of get to where they're not doing as good, they take them off and they put another one that's up and coming so that you still make money. See, this is how we make our money make money for us. So I'm going to talk to you about three different funds that I personally have in my portfolio for index funds. One, the ticker sign is VFIAX. It's Vanguard 500, and it invests in those companies I was telling you about. It follows the 500, the NASDAQ 500 on the Dow, on the market, and it normally does really good, somewhere between 10 to 15%, depending on when you're investing. And then we have FXAIT, and it's the Fidelity one. It follows the 500. I do like the Vanguard a little better. The fees are a little bit lower, but the Fidelity is good because it still invests in those plus a few more. And then I have the another one through Vanguard, and it's FTSAX. And it's the Vanguard Total Market Fund. So it's pretty much almost all the top companies in those that will bring you money plus a little more. So these index funds, the way they work is they keep taking the top companies. It's passively managed, but it means that the fees are lower so your money can make money. Like I tell you all the time, we should be trying to leave money for our children, our children's children. Like I said, if you haven't started this yet, the end of the year is coming. Make your New Year's revolution to be able to invest in these companies. Take some of that tax money that you have. You got two choices. I always tell people this. You can go straight to Vanguard and invest, or you can go straight to Fidelity and invest in those things, or you can open you up an M1 account, which same thing. But whatever you do is dollar cost averaging. And then when you set it, forget it. When you set that price you want to do every month, then forget it. Don't worry about it. Let it keep growing. Every year, put more money onto it. You know, if it's only $10 more, $20 more, whatever it is, it'll buy you more shares. Listen, the top companies, I know that you're interested in owning Tesla, Nike, Walmart, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. That's just some of the ones to name a few. This is how you get to own those top companies without owning it right out as far as a share itself. Remember, a share itself is one share of that company. If that company goes down, then you go down. But if you own it in an index fund, if one company go down, you still make money. It is a safer way to invest your money so that your money can make you money. You know, like I told you one time before, remember, who you give your money is who you give your power. You know, if you invested in yourself, you give your power to yourself. So I tell you these things for a reason. This is how I was able to develop a 7-figure net worth. It didn't come easy, but with hard work and saving, you'll do it. Remember, fill out a form to try to figure out what your net worth is because it's important. Also, Credit Karma has a free app. Don't buy anything, but you can know your credit score and it actually tracks it and keeps up with it. If you can see it, you can fix it. We have to keep this in the front of our mind. Like I tell you, sometimes we always need a checkup from the neck up. I always go over my finance stuff about every quarter, every 6 months, and then once a year. Why? Because when I can visualize it, I can see it, I can do it. Index funds, again, remember, you want to own some of those big companies because everybody wants to make make money from them. And when you go into an index fund, especially an index fund 500 or a total market index fund, you own the top companies like Microsoft, Google, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Nike, and Walmart. And I will tell you again, the three that I invest in when it comes to index funds, and there's a few other ones, but I do like the ticker symbol VFIAX, Vanguard 500. FXAIX, Fidelity 500. And then I also like the VTSAV, and that's the Vanguard Total Market. It does the total market. Like I tell you in these videos, you built for greatness. You built for success. You build to build wealth, and you will build in God's image. So with that being said, my brothers and sisters, my Facebook friends, if this video does anything for you, please smash the like button. Please visit me on YouTube. Share this video. People need to know about this money thing. We can't just leave it to the rich. Remember, I told you 3 things about how postures of money goes. We had a poor and the working poor, and they work just to pay the bills. And we had a middle class. And the middle class work to pay the bills, but they normally buy them some property too and then save a little bit. But the rich, like I told you, and the ultra rich, make money for them. We have to get our mindset just like that. If we want to make our money make money for us, we have to think like the rich. And being rich is not always going to make you happy, and it's not going to bring you true joy. But having more money does ease the pain of paying the bills and trying to figure out what the next day is going to go to and what you're going to do when you're ready to retire and stop working. So with that being said, have a blessed and wonderful day.